Top of the top, welcome once again. My name is Lula Slacher. I am a footballer, founder, and property entrepreneur. Today we'll be discussing the dynamics of property investing. So who's who in the Zoom? If you may or may not know, we are in the market, and that's the property market. In any market, you're going to have a buyer and you're going to have a seller. In the property market, you're going to have middlemen in the form of estate agents, property practitioners, and realtors. It's basically the same thing, just different terms depending on where you are in which part of the world. So you might have a seller and you might have an estate agent, and they work together, and you might have a sourcing agent and an investor, and they might work together. So there are many different roles in the property market. Those roles come with the value that you bring to the table. So as a seller, in order to qualify as a seller, you need to have an asset in which you're selling, and to become a estate agent, you need to register with the EAAB, get your license, and then obviously build your buyers list and build your sellers list, and then marry those together. You get commission for solving that problem of a person wanting to sell their property and a person wanting to buy a property, and essentially that's what you're getting paid for. To become a sourcing agent, you need to have the IP, the skill, in order to identify investment opportunities for investors. And so, yeah, as an investor, you need to be someone who understands the game, or someone who has capital or has access to capital, and is willing to put that capital forward as a property investment or JV, joint venture, with someone who has the skill, who has the time to go out and look for these properties, and then you guys form that JV. However, how do you know whether or not you're an investor? So as an investor, there's a lot of perceptions of that word. An investor is someone who has incredible amounts of money, but you just have to have access to that capital. And there's a difference, if you can understand what I'm saying. You can become an investor if you have access to financing. So what am I saying? If you qualify for a bond per se, that qualifies you to be able to get financing from the bank and let that and purchase a property through um, having a good credit score and having a good amount of affordability, or the amount of affordability that you would like for the property that you have on your radar. So you don't have to have vast amount of money, you just have to have access to it. And there's a big difference if you can just think about that. So the first way in order to find out if you are an investor is if you have some savings that you've just accumulated or have accumulated over the times. And how do you accumulate these savings? You could have a bonus, or you could have a promotion at work, and this is something that you can consider. So if you're working at the banking system and you have a staff credit line that you have access to, or you might have had a promotion or a bonus, this is all enabling factors to make you an investor. The second way to become an investor, or qualify to become an investor, is to have an inheritance. So if you're inheriting a trust fund or a will or a property from someone, then that basically means that you can qualify as an investor, and you have the means to qualify as an investor. I know, unfortunately, it's a sad reality to be facing an inheritance. It's almost bittersweet, because you are basically reaping the benefits and the rewards of someone who has worked hard throughout their lives, and they have thought of you and felt that you are worthy to receive the benefits of their hard labor. The third way in which you can qualify as an investor is the traditional way, by getting a bank loan, and that will just depend on your credit score and how much credit you are able to service. Just go to the bank and find out, or you can just go on Clear Score, have a bit of an understanding of that, or you can reach out to a bond originator and they'll tell you, okay, this is how much you can afford, this is the kind of house that you can go after, etc., etc., etc. The fifth way to qualify as an investor of property is if you have a small business. Often with small businesses, or with businesses in general, people don't have time. They are busy working in their business instead of working on their businesses. And sometimes that's not even a bad thing. You could have a passion for your business and you want to get hands-on and dirty and physical inside your business. So you obviously face with the problem of not having time, but you have capital. You could partner with someone who knows what to look for and someone who is like-minded with you, in order to understand that, okay, I don't have the time, but I have the capital and I see the benefit of investing in property, because you do get that cash flow and you can get the benefit of the appreciation down the line. So if you are a business owner and you just simply don't have the time, but you have the capital and you're willing to pay someone a sourcing fee or partner with someone on a property deal, then that is on the table and that is on the cards. If you did fall under one of those, feel free to reach out to me on my website, slazerwealthventures.co.za, and we could have a chat and see how we can form a nice synergy together. If you did find value, or you know someone who might find value, I encourage you to like and share that with them. Also, feel free to subscribe. Last month was the first month of launching the channel, and we managed to reach 50 subscribers, and we were wanting to reach another 50. So if you could please hit that subscribe button and also the notification button. And that is me, Leola Slacher, signing out. Over and bye. Cheers.